Hello and welcome to the spiritual magic and wisdom of the winter solstice. The winter solstice occurs in the lands of the north on December 21st, and it marks the darkest time of the year, beckoning us to slow down, to gaze within ourselves, honoring the gifts of wisdom from our past experiences, remembering our light within the darkness as the rebirth of the sun emerges from the dark womb of Mother Nature and promises good things to come as we divine and plan our future with renewed clarity, guided by the vast insight of darkness and the return of the light. The winter solstice is a time for receptivity, enlightenment, and attainment of grace from the wisdom of times past. This is a celebration of the divine sun moving back to the north to nourish our land, our soul, and our being. The winter solstice is the shortest day of the year, and it is said that for 6 days prior to the winter solstice and for 6 days afterwards, the sun allows the dark wisdom of night to rule the skies before emerging from the dark cosmic birth canal on the 7th day after the winter solstice, bringing with it more light, more warmth, more life force energy, and divine light codes more and more each day onward. This is a time to honor the dark and to learn from all of its divine wisdom, boundless potential, emotional healing, heightened intuition, and strengthening the fortitude and capacities of our humanness. According to ancient traditions, mistletoe was given as offerings, as symbols of life, fertility, and manifestation of good luck and good fortune for the new year ahead. Hanging mistletoe in your home and using it in ceremonies was the ancient way of blessing your house and honoring the sacred magic of nature in community rituals and gatherings. Evergreen trees were decorated with fruits and flowers for the Yule celebration, which was accompanied by bonfires, honoring the light and darkness, feasts for celebrating community, and exchanging gifts of gratitude. The Yule log is used to burn in the ceremonial fire for celebrations, which is an offering to the spirit and magic of fire and the divine creator forces that shape our world. This Yule log offering was said to bring good luck and prosperity in the coming year. And still to this day, the winter solstice is the most celebrated of natural Sabbaths. It just changed its name and meanings, but many of the traditions still remain alive in the traditions of our ancestors that we participate in year after year. Christians now celebrate Christmas, the day Jesus was said to have been born. Buddhists celebrate Bodhi, the time when Buddha was said to have reached enlightenment. Jewish people have their festival of lights known as Hanukkah. Wiccans, pagans, Nordic, Norse, and Germanic traditions still celebrate the ancient festival of Yule. African Americans celebrate Kwanzaa, which is a celebration of community, culture, collaboration, and creativity. So no matter what you choose to celebrate or how you choose to celebrate, the essence of the winter solstice is a tale as old as time that is retold year after year by the duality of creation forces coming together to birth a new year, new life, and divine rebirth within the sacred waters of our being. The light is associated with the divine masculine half of duality, and darkness with the divine feminine. This is why ancient religious traditions across the world tell a story of the divine mother giving birth to the divine son. Christians know it as Mary and Jesus. The ancient Celts knew it as Matrona and Maponos. Ancient Egyptians knew it as Isis, and Horus. And the Incas, they told the story of Pachamama and Inti. Every cosmology has their symbolic story of the mother goddess giving birth to the divine sun. In these stories, we spell sun S-O-N, but in the natural world, we spell it S-U-N. The sun was symbolized in numerous cultures as a god who went on a heroic journey. These gods have been referred to by scholars as dying and rising gods, and the structure of their quest is known as the hero's journey. The lives of these mythological heroes and gods all come from the same cyclical pattern in which they were conceived by the divine, died after going to great trials, and descended into the underworld, only to be resurrected and ascend back to heaven. This is literally the story of Christ, and this story is nothing new. This is the story that cultures from all over the world throughout the ages retold to honor and celebrate the major transitions of the sun at the solstices and equinoxes, with the birth occurring at the winter solstice. This story of the sun was told by ancient religions and mystery schools to represent the higher self and the true divine essence that lives within each of us. The hero's journey is the storyline of our life, our soul, civilization, humanity, and it remains woven into the fabric of our universe and retold through each of the seasons of nature and cosmos. Therefore, the winter solstice is not only a rebirth, it is a reunification with one's inner divine wisdom and our truest divine essence that lives within us. So, what wisdom does your divine essence have for you? What have you learned from your descent into the darkness and the dark half of the year? And how do you plan on sharing your divine light and wisdom with the world as you begin your process of rebirth from the dark womb of Mother Nature? Here is a winter solstice blessing for you. May you find peace within the womb of the solstice night, that each day forward be blessed with more light, that the rhythms and cycles of nature remain honest and true, restoring faith to your soul and prosperity to you. Honor the magic of darkness and its silence to find rest, and may the days that follow be abundantly blessed. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the winter solstice and the spiritual significance and wisdom and magic that it has for us. And until next time, I wish all of you a very blessed winter solstice and lots of peace, love, and joy. Bye, guys.